Hi little ones. Are you ready for a magical tale? A magical tale about working together and learning to appreciate each other's gifts. Tonight, we'll visit a beautiful valley where flowers bloom and breezes play. Now story begins. In the heart of a sunlit valley, where the meadows swayed with color and scent, lived Flora, the flower fairy. She wore petals as soft as silk and carried sunshine in her smile. Her job was to help the flowers bloom: tulips, roses, daisies, and wild poppies. She whispered to the seeds and painted each petal with care. High above the hills lived Arrow, the wind fairy. He danced with the clouds and raced through mountaintops. His job was to carry breezes, scatter seeds, and cool the summer skies with playful gusts. He was wild and fast, never still for long. Though they both helped the earth in their own way, Flora and Arrow had never truly met, until one windy spring day. Flora had just finished opening the meadow's first daffodils when a sudden gust of wind scattered their golden petals everywhere. "Hey," she cried, holding her bonnet. "Be careful." Arrow swooped in, laughing. "Sorry, flower fairy. Didn't see you there." "You ruined my blooms," Flora frowned. "Do you always have to be so loud and messy?" Arrow paused. "And do you always have to be so quiet and slow?" They both crossed their arms. That afternoon, something strange happened. The meadow was quiet. The flowers wouldn't open, and the breeze wouldn't blow. Without the wind, seeds stayed stuck in the ground. Without the flowers, bees couldn't gather pollen. The valley felt sleepy. Queen Solara, the fairy of light, appeared with a glowing crown and said gently, "You both have magic, but the world needs you to work together. Only then can spring truly arrive." Flora and Arrow looked at each other. "Work together," they said at once. The next day, Flora walked beside Arrow as he blew softly across the hills. She scattered seeds, and he lifted them into the sky. He learned how to spin gently, so he didn't tear petals. She smiled as her flowers twirled in the breeze, dancing joyfully. Together, they awakened the valley. Blossoms bloomed in waves. Seeds floated to new meadows. Children in nearby villages watched petals swirling in the wind like magic. By sunset, the valley was full of color and song. Birds returned. Bees buzzed. Everything felt alive again. Arrow turned to Flora. "I never knew I could be gentle." Flora giggled. "And I never knew I could enjoy the wild wind." From that day on, the flower fairy and the wind fairy worked side by side, spreading beauty, laughter, and harmony across the land. They learned that being different is a good thing. Because together, they made the world more beautiful. We all have different strengths, but when we work together with respect, we can create something truly magical. Thanks for watching.